Hey guys, this is Chris, and this is my 7th month on T update. It was interesting trying to come up with things to talk about this month because I always wait till like the last minute to really reflect on the month and see what I might not have seen last month. So I actually watched my video for last month, and it was weird because it felt like I was watching a totally different person. Like I remember recording the video. I remember how cold it was that day and here in the basement, and it was almost like I was watching someone else. So I obviously am changing if I can't even relate to myself 30 days ago. So that's interesting. But I'm gonna try, and hopefully it's not sporadic. I'm gonna try and give you a clear and concise accounting of what's been going on. So obviously physically, I've been changing. Definitely upper body strength and stamina has still been going up. Last video I was lifting 50s. This month I'm doing 65s and then trying to push that higher. My stamina in the gym has definitely increased big time, whereas I start 4 exercises and just be completely wiped out, to now I do much more after that. So that's really cool. The fat redistribution is really, I thought before the fat distribution was significant, but this month is also significant. And my rear has definitely shrunk, and I feel like it's all been going to my midsection, which is not cute. So I've definitely implemented a lower carb diet to try and combat that, especially with top surgery and things like that. Like I want to make sure that I can lower my fat amount as much as possible before that. That's pretty much it. I mean, as far as like physical stuff, my face is still changing. The face structure is actually changing. I'm still got this sprouted beard, facial hair situation. My hairline is changing. I don't know if my voice has dropped more, but it could have. I'm not really sure. Whereas last month I was getting mammed and darling, this month I'm getting sirred. So I'm not quite sure what was happening last month for them to be doing that, and I really haven't been doing anything different this month. Or though I could have been. I noticed that I don't smile as much, because like when guys are like, oh come on, smile, you have a pretty smile, they always tell you to smile, and it makes you like really pissed off. So I don't smile around men at all, but I do smile with females, and I don't know if I'm aware of what I look like and I want to make them feel more comfortable. So I am softer with females, so I'll smile. I don't know if that's a T thing. It's just something that I'm doing. What else? My personality, my personality I feel hasn't changed that much, but socially I'm relating differently to people. I'm getting a lot more of, oh, you're acting like a dude, those kind of comments, and not in a bad way, but I do feel that cognitively, like I'm starting to unrelate to certain people, especially Chelsea, because sometimes Chelsea will say certain things and I'm like, what is she talking about? Whereas I'm not sure if before T I would have completely understood immediately where she was coming from. But I think that there might be shifting. I think that how I view the world and how I view her is evolving, and that's interesting. But it's definitely strengthening our communication and never losing sight of, not losing sight, but not becoming too far out of touch of who I used to be, as far as affectionate, being affectionate and communicating with her. I want to make sure that that's always, even though it's different, I want it to be the same. I want it to invoke the same feelings for her in our relationship. But even outside of my relationship, socially, males have been more drawn to me. I feel like they're seeking me more out for companionship and advice, whereas before I never really only had like, you know, a handful of guys that would, you know, interact with me regularly, but now it seems like, you know, they're coming out of nowhere, and I'm gravitating more to male conversations, more male, you know, social situations, and females. I feel like I'm trying, well, not trying, but I am giving them that space, like when, you know, they're, well, not they, but like if they're recounting a story about something that happened at work, or, you know, it's just, you know, it's girl talk. I don't, like, I can entertain it for a little bit, but then I'm like, okay, this is girl talk, let me go do something else. And not that it's bad, because, you know, I love girl talk. I think it's great, but sometimes I'm just like, no, I can't do this. But I also have the same, you know, things with guys. If they're doing girl talk, I'm like, no, it's too early for this crap, and I just go do something else. So it could just be me. I don't know. It's just an observation. And the most exciting thing that happened this month was going to the 2 top console surgeries. You know, I'll talk more in detail probably in a future video with that. So I do have a date. I'm excited for my body to be, you know, transformed into how I'm starting to finally see it. Like, I could see the end result in my mind. Like, okay, if I keep doing this, I'm definitely gonna, you know, look like that. So that's what I'm excited for. Whereas before, it was just completely impossible without T, without, you know, top surgery. I would just be stuck in that form. But now I feel like, all right, this is the end result. This is what I'm gonna look like. So I'm really excited about that. And that's pretty much all that's been going on this month. Still meditating. I missed a day, so my 50-something day streak is completely wiped out. I'm pretty bummed out about that, but, you know, today starts day 1. I'll get it back up there again. Still reading the Motivation Manifesto. Still doing that online course that's free with that book. Still listening to Lisa Nichols. Still doing the Louise Hay affirmations each morning. And just progressing. I am noticing subtle changes, but overall it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share it if you want, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.